And welcome along to qualifying then. It is a very sunny afternoon in this part of Mexico City, the largest Spanish-speaking city on the planet. But who's going to get pole today and send the 100,000 fans into raptures by the end of qualifying?
Hello everyone. Thanks so much for being here, supporting me. Let's go for an amazing weekend. All your energy, it's really, really good.
Now that's nice, I like that.
Yeah, great.
Romain Grosjean next across the line, and it is two Hasses out in Q1 for the second year running here. Stoffel van Dorn makes it through into Q2. That puts Pascal Wehrlein down into the bottom five. Lance Stroll is the one we focus on next, and Stroll is on the cusp but safe for the moment. He crosses the line, stays 15th fastest, and only 15th fastest in the Williams. Fernando Alonso 5th fastest, and Marcus Ericsson has missed out, as you can see. We now turn our attention to this man, Fernando Alonso, and stays 5th fastest, and it's all eyes now on Pascal Wehrlein to see if he can get out of the bottom five. Martin just pointed to the timing screen. Alonso there in the middle sector, 29.8, fastest middle sector of anyone in this session.
No, they're looking good, aren't they? With more power in the Renault next year.
Wehrlein's missed out, couldn't improve on his time. Track temperature had gone up a couple of degrees as well.
Yeah, that was great. The car feels great as well.
So, Pierre Gasly didn't take part. Romain Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen did, and they're out. Pascal Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson are out too, and Ericsson out-qualifies his teammate for the third consecutive race for the first time in 2017.
No power.
Oh dear, what is happening at Toro Rosso this weekend? Pierre Gasly not taking part in qualifying because of an engine issue, and now a loss of power too for Brendan Hartley. And there's a little road there he can park up by, and they can push the car off. So well done for finding the escape route, but that's pretty heartbreaking. And you can see it out the back as well.
That looks pretty serious.
Mercedes are the Constructors' champions, of course, for the fourth consecutive year.
Bit of a steady middle sector for Hamilton, and a 29.8, 3/10 off on that particular sector. Can he make it up at the end of the lap?
So he needs to beat the 1:17.0, and he hasn't done that.
It's looking extremely good for Verstappen and Ricciardo if he gets a clear lap. Red Bull on great form here. That's a surprising lap from Hamilton.
It's a 1:17.5 for Kimi. He doesn't improve on his 5th place. Max Verstappen is out there. He doesn't actually improve on his previous best time either.
We need to change something if we want to do one-time lap, because this doesn't work at all.
Felipe Massa and his teammate Lance Stroll out in qualifying. Brendan Hartley couldn't set a time. Fernando Alonso and Stoffel van Dorn completes the quintets that make their way to the awaiting reporters. You can see Verstappen going forward again as Lewis Hamilton crosses the line now. It's a 1:16.9, that is provisional pole. Well, was Verstappen going a bit too slow there for Valtteri Bottas's liking?
He'd be pleased if he gets a penalty, wouldn't he? I don't think he blocked it, but it's certainly wrong-footed and slightly unsighted Bottas.
Vettel's had a really good middle sector. Now, where's this going to put him? Provisional pole, 1:16.8 for Sebastian Vettel by 1/10 of a second. Max Verstappen, who's only 20 years of age, will be the youngest pole sitter ever in Formula One if that time stays. A 1:16.5 from Max Verstappen. The rest have something massive to aim for now. And this is going to have to count for Lewis Hamilton, because I don't think he'll get to the checkered flag in time. Sebastian Vettel's up through the middle sector there, and he's pumping in another decent lap as Hamilton now crosses the line and doesn't improve on his time. Best Hamilton can hope for is 3rd on the grid this weekend. Sebastian Vettel now going through the final corner. Can he leapfrog Max Verstappen onto pole position? Yes, he can. By 8/100ths of a second and a new track record, Sebastian Vettel puts his Ferrari on pole.
I don't think Verstappen Verstappen's got an answer to that.
Verstappen now round the final corner. He was on pole. He's going to have to settle for the front row for the 3rd time in his career, because for a 50th time in his career, Sebastian Vettel is on pole.
Yes, it's pole position. Yes! Oh, grazie ragazzi. Che giro. Grazie.
As I mentioned, it's his 50th career pole in Formula One. Hamilton will start 3rd. If he finishes 3rd, that'll be more than good enough for him. Kimi Räikkönen starts behind Bottas in 5th. Ocon did out-qualify Sergio Perez, who starts 10th. And Nico Hülkenberg managed to out-qualify Carlos Sainz as well.